Hey everyone, it's Fantayzia. Welcome to another Sims 4 discussion and news video. So today we're going to be talking about another tweet. So yesterday I did a video on some tweets that were kind of seeming like we're going to get something cool for the 9-year Sims 4 anniversary coming up. So the Sims 4's 9-year anniversary is September 2nd, and some people have been wondering, like, are they going to drop a cool update and stuff? And then there was some tweets from Simatically, but today there was a little more confirmation, I guess. Or just, kind of clearing some stuff up. So we're gonna go over that today, but first let's do our notification shout out. And this one goes to Beckles. Oh my gosh, you've been playing since 2000. I believe I've been playing since 2002 or 2003, but it was the Sims 1, so that's awesome. I love that. I used to play for hours too. Like, I pulled some of my first all-nighters playing The Sims. So I asked this in my last video, but we're gonna continue it because I love hearing your guys' stories. So if you guys haven't commented yet when you started playing The Sims, go ahead and comment down below. Whether you started with The Sims 1, The Sims 2, 3, or 4, go ahead and comment what game you started with, or it might have been even older games, like Bustin' Out. There was some Sims games on the Wii and all sorts of stuff. So go ahead and comment down below what was your first Sims game you played and how old were you, or what year it was. I want to know, but thank you so much for your comment. And if you guys want a chance to be in a notification shout out, all you gotta do is comment down below. So let's get into this. So like I said, yesterday I did a video on Simatically's tweets. There was a tweet from Iron Seagull about kits, and then there was some replies under it. So if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. It was yesterday. Basically, Simatically said, some of y'all are not ready, methinks, kind of letting us know that we're not ready for whatever is going to be coming for the anniversary. And a lot of people took that as, oh my gosh, it must be something exciting, which is exactly what I thought, but we're all just kind of speculating because we don't know, it just kind of seemed that way. But Simatically did give us a little more clarification today. So here's the tweet here. It says, oh boy, there are already videos about my tweet. Please don't get your hopes too high. I said you're not ready because it's something you don't expect, like at all, and not because it's huge or highly requested. So now I have like a million questions. Definitely not disappointed. Like I said, my video yesterday was all speculation, so there's nothing to be excited or disappointed about at this point. Like, we don't even know what's happening, but it's good to know that it's not going to be something huge or highly requested. But it actually excites me that it's not something we expect, like, at all. I'm like, wait, what is it then? Because that to me kind of makes me feel like, okay, it's definitely not preteens, it's definitely not cars. I feel like those are very requested big things as well. So I just have so many thoughts. I am so curious. I'm really, really excited to find out, honestly. Like, even if it's something small, it could be something cool. I don't know, like something we don't expect. I'm trying to think of things that maybe The Sims 4 needs, but we don't really think about it. Comment down below your thoughts. I went ahead and screenshotted some of your guys' comments actually from yesterday's video. You guys were leaving so many comments about what you want to see for the 9-year anniversary update. So I went ahead and got some of your guys' comments that are kind of talking about smaller things, not the very requested things. Of course, there was tons of comments about preteens, cars, all of that, hotels, resorts, ferries, and yeah, I don't think that's going to be happening based off this tweet here. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit. Let's have a little discussion. So this comment here comes from Tyler Nixon, and they said, okay, so I think it will be related to a variety of things, but my main takeaway from the update that I think will happen in added preteens, strollers, walkers, etc. for toddler/infants, cars. I feel like that's pushing it, but a girl can dream, and more interactions, things to do with elders. So I know this comment does mention some bigger things, but the reason I wanted to include it was because of the smaller things mentioned: strollers, walkers for toddlers and infants. Okay, what do you guys think about this? I feel like this is something that is requested sometimes, but definitely not highly requested. And I feel like it's something we need. I don't know if they would give us an update with more stuff for toddlers and infants, but that would be so cool. And if it's just like strollers or something, that's like something smaller, I feel like. So go ahead and comment down below if you feel like it's going to be something like that. I'm actually surprised we don't have strollers, at least for the infants. And walkers would make a lot of sense since the infants can start to learn to crawl, and sit up and all that stuff. So it would make sense for them to have walkers. The next comment comes from Holiday Times. Are they ever going to update neighborhood stories so that Sims can start dating / get engaged, get married, get divorced? So this is another thing I could see them doing. I feel like this is something a lot of people have forgotten about, and it's not highly requested. Maybe it is a neighborhood stories update. I feel like, yeah, they kind of just left that, and I think people were expecting them to be updated by now, so maybe it's something to do with that. The next comment here comes from Cat Lover Player. I really hope we get more pool items in September and the vibrating heart-shaped bed. They teased about this bed several times. Okay, so this one I really wanted to talk about. So pool items, again, that's something that's not like huge. Of course, if they like gave us a whole bunch of pool items, yeah, that would be a huge update. But if it's just like pool slides, you know, something, I just feel like pool slides would make sense for an update. I don't know where they'd put it in a pack. Well, actually, I take that back. It could come with a hotels and resorts pack, I guess. But I don't know, that would be really cool. Like some more pool items and the heart-shaped bed. Okay, so that's another thing. The only reason I'm skeptical of that is because Cinematically's tweet says not because it's huge or highly requested. The heart-shaped bed is not huge, but I feel like it's been pretty requested, especially lately. Previously, maybe not so much, but lately they've been like hinting at it a lot, so I feel like it's brought up discussion about the heart-shaped bed. But is it highly requested? I don't know. Like, I guess that's a possibility. Honestly, I would love that. I feel like we need that back. And to me, like, some people might think getting a heart-shaped bed for the 9-year anniversary is lame because it might remind them of that hot tub we got for an anniversary. But I think the heart-shaped bed is definitely better because it's just like a throwback from The Sims 1. It would make sense for an anniversary update. And it's like something iconic and classic, you know, like that's a lot different to me than a hot tub. Okay, this next comment, I feel like I'm gonna totally butcher the start of your name, so I'm just gonna say Chia. It says here, imagine if they gave us beautiful eyelashes, I would scream. Okay, literally same. That's something that I think is possible. I feel like at this point, no one really expects them to give us realistic eyelashes like at all. So could that be it? I don't know though, because recently a sim guru did mention better eyelashes. They didn't, you know, talk about getting them or anything, but I did do a discussion video on that. And yeah, so some of the sim gurus do want better eyelashes. That's been discussed, but I just feel like that's not highly requested. And again, that's like a smaller thing. I would love that. That would be amazing. Like imagine if we could stop using CC eyelashes and the console players could get good eyelashes. I can't even stress enough how much it sucks that console players have to deal with these block eyelashes. Like, because honestly, I feel like the Sims 4 doesn't really look that bad without CC. Like, I see people making beautiful Sims on the gallery with no CC, and they almost look like they have CC. Like, you know, you can become a Creative Sim Pro and make really good Sims. But the eyelashes, I just feel like it's not vibing. It doesn't make sense. And I just feel like the game looks too good to have those type of eyelashes. So that is actually the last comment that I screenshotted. There was so many more I wanted to go over, but they were all like more bigger features. Like I said, like hotels, resorts, preteens, ferries, cars, all the big stuff. And I mean, I guess this is confirmation that it's definitely not those things, which I mean, I don't really expect that. Like I mentioned them in my speculation video, but like, I know how unlikely it would be. It's just like a girl can dream, right? I do feel like if we were to get some huge update, it would be more so for the 10-year anniversary. Like, I'm really curious what they're going to drop for that, which I know is a whole year away, but time's been flying. So like before we know it, it's going to be 10 years. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I wonder what they will leave for that. But yeah, you guys go ahead and comment down below. And like the tweet says here, yes, please don't get your hopes up too high. Like I know I do these discussion videos. The thing with me is like, I just get excited to talk about stuff, and that's just me. That's my personality. Like, but I know some people like take things too literal sometimes, and you know, they'll just like get way too pumped and then get like super disappointed and angry when it's something small. I'm not like that. Like, I don't know. I just like, I like to talk about things and I like to get excited even if I don't know if it's something big, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna go turn around and just be so angry when it's not something big. You know what I mean? That's just how I've always been. If you watch my discussion videos, speculation videos, you know that I love to just talk about the Sims and the possibilities, the what ifs. That's just me. So yeah, keep that in mind. I definitely see some comments telling me like, what's the point of even getting excited when you know it's gonna be something small? And I'm fine with that. Like, that's just me. Like, I don't know. I don't get really angry if something is just not as expected. Even when I was disappointed with Horse Ranch, I wasn't like throwing a fit or anything like that. Like, you know, I just expressed the things I was disappointed with, and that was that. It doesn't like affect me that way, I guess. Like, at the end of the day, it is just a game. It's my favorite game, but I'm not just gonna, you know what I mean? Like, do you feel me? I feel like I don't need to ramble about that. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. Like I said, comment down below your thoughts, your speculations about what this could be. Smaller things that aren't so highly requested. I want to know what your guys' ideas are, because honestly, you guys might think of some things that didn't even cross my mind. So go ahead and comment those down below. And with that said, I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.